everyone, you are welcome to Classore.com. My name is Lucas Damila Gabriel and I'm your economics teacher in Classore. Classore is an educational platform that will help you to integrate your learning skills and it will also help you to know better in every aspect of your education. The first thing I would like you to know is that what is economics? Now, apparently, economics was defined by different people, and we have somebody like called Adam Smith, who happens to be the father of economics. And Adam Smith, who happens to be the father of economics, gave us an explanation based on wealth. And that is why his definition is not generally acceptable in economics. What do you know by the word scarcity? Scarcity is the inability for you to be able to pay for what you need. And this is because of what we call what? Or your unlimited desires. In economics, we call it wants. But for better explanation, we call it what? Desire. Now, what is your desire? Your desire is what you want, what you like. Maybe you see it and you feel like buying it, but your inability to buy it is what we call scarcity. And the reason is because the funds are not there. Now, basically, we have someone's definition who happens to cover every aspect which is generally acceptable. And that is that of Professor what? Leonard Robbins. The question is, how did he define economics? He defined economics as a social science which studies human behavior with the relationship between ends and scarce means which have alternative uses. Now, you believe you've known it, right? But there are some key points that you need to understand there. And what are those key points? One, you need to understand why economics is a social science. Number two, you need to understand the word end in that definition. Number three, you need to understand what we call scarce means in that definition. Now, for me to employ you, I would like to tell you that in that definition, there is a definition of what we call scarcity. Now, the relationship between ends and scarce means explain the scarcity in this definition because the word end there means want. And remember, our wants are unlimited. And what makes our want unlimited? Wow, you like to know the answer? It is because of our level of technology. Now, let me give you a simple example of this. As you're looking at me now, you are putting on a cloth, right? Yeah. But do you know when you pass by a market and you see another cloth which happens to be like yours but in a redefined way, you will definitely love it, yes or no? Not because that cloth you don't have it, but because the cloth has been redefined and it has a development. Do you get my point now? The relationship between ends and scarce means is what explains what we call what? Scarcity. And he further explained to us, he said, we have something called what? Alternative uses. Alternative uses in the sense that the particular limited resources that could not satisfy your want, you will definitely have series of things that you can use it for, which happens to be choice. Example, I have a land which is about half plots and I don't have money to buy more of that. Remember, a land is a resources. Do you get my point? That's called natural resources. And that natural resources, I could use it for different things. Example, I could build a school on it. I could build an hospital on it. I could build an hotel in it. I could build different part of things in it. It is depending on me what I want to use my land what for. Now, you can see that these are the basic what we call concepts of economics. Now, I would like to explain to you what we call opportunity costs. Now, from the word opportunity costs, may I tell you that opportunity costs are also of two types. Inductive and what? The deductive cost. Now, when we say opportunity cost is a situation whereby you forgo a alternative or an alternative, but that alternative is a valid alternative because you wanted to get something better. Remember, there are different alternatives of things that you can use the limited available resources to buy. And what are those things? You can use it to buy maybe books or whatever things that you need that moment. Do you understand that now? So basically, in opportunity cost, you are forgoing a valid alternative in order to get other valued what? Items for your own purpose. Now, we also have the other one, which happens to be the scale of preference. From the word scale happens to be measuring, arrangement about something. The reason is because you want to know the one which is more important. And in arranging your scale of preference, you are arranging it according to the level of importance. Oh, wait, not only level of importance, you must also monitor what is in your what? Pocket, which happens to be the available resources to satisfy what you want. And that is what we call the scale of preference. And the next one is called choice. Now remember, we are talking about basic concepts of economics. Choice happens to be various alternatives various alternatives. It means that there are various things that you can use or you can buy with the scarce resources. Let's peradventure you are going to school. As a student, there are certain numbers of things you need, right, to use in school. You need your biro, you need your books, and you need all other things. Maybe you have a party on Saturday. Apparently, you need something for the party on Saturday, but you need to go to school first, then the Saturday following it is your party. Now, you need to buy what you need for school before buying what you need for what we call what? Party. Do you understand that now? So, there is choice. Now, after the basic concept of economics, we will be talking about other things which happens to be production in economics. You know that a country cannot do without production, irrespective. Even after mining all the things you've mined, you need to produce it, and this is what gives the country wealth. Like I've told you before, I said somebody who happens to be called Adam Smith, who happens to be the father of economics, was regarded as the father of economics because he brought out the idea of economics. But let me tell you a shocking story. Do you know that Adam Smith himself studied what we call political economics? Now, the question is, where did he see the economics that was added to his political career? Yes, it means that economics has been in existence 44 years before its existence. But the only situation or the only problem we have is that we could not trace it to where it started. And that's why we brought it to what we call Adam Smith being the father of economics. I hope you understand that now. So these are the list of things we will be talking about in our class. So I want you all to sit down, drink your water, take your space, and get ready as I take you through the journey of this beautiful economics. We also will always meet in our live class. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.